Hey guys, it's Sam here. Welcome back to the channel, and it's leg day, which we all love, don't we? I'm back at Legends in Haringey. I'm really excited to get back on legs properly. I'm going to warm up with stuff on the hamstrings to get the knees moving before the quad stuff, probably some hack squats, everything I can manage. I'm up for a heavy day. See you in there. I'm going to start today's onslaught with a lying leg curl because that's what they've got here rather than the seated, and it's an indirect way of getting the knees warmed up before anything, pressing more for quads, which worked really well for me last time, so I'm going to replicate that today. Set one. It's nice to get the full stack, but I feel like I can benefit from a few more reps, so I'll take it down a touch. Set two. And set three. That actually feels awesome. Let's go, last one. Drop set. Oh, perfect. Take a little rest and then look at this hack squat, I think. Always tough on a leg day. If you're not sweating and out of breath on a leg day, you're definitely doing something wrong. I've just got 4 plates on for the hack squat, so really not heavy because of all these kind of knee aches that I've been having from training legs twice a week and going heavier. So as I was careful last time, that session down Muscle Works, I'm going to be careful this time, not use the knee wraps, so I can feel where the knees are really at without the help. And I'm just finding with this platform that I've got to put my toes slightly off to get the position that I like for maximum knee flexion in the bottom of the movement. So I'm really aiming to push it on high reps rather than the weight and see how the knees feel. Set one. I'm getting that high reps, and that really burns in the quads. But I've had a lot of bodybuilders tell me from experience that they made a lot of leg progress when they did higher rep sets, and to my mind it really accords with the general realization that for most people we have a slightly higher proportion of slow twitch fibers in the legs than the upper body. So it would kind of make sense to hit that more, focus on that more with slightly higher reps on those body parts, so I can keep the knees intact, train legs once a week, and focus on this sort of thing. So for quads, emphasis on something like this, keeping your feet closer together is usually what people find optimal, and they also find it optimal for on a platform like this or on a leg press, keeping the feet lower down like this for quads emphasis. But because I've got long legs, feet low down, and the feel for quads is still up here, and then with my toes pointed slightly outwards, it's creating a bit of emphasis on the outer sweep of the quads, which is known as the vastus lateralis. And I'm gonna get on with set 2, go high rep again. Last set on here, another high rapper, but all I can think about is my next meal. Really getting the appetite clicking back in on full since being ill the last couple of days. Last set. So I've ended up back a little bit early because an unexpected turn of events happened right there, and I was in two minds of whether to put this in the video because it doesn't reflect that well on me, but I basically had a little accident in there. I was taking the weights off of the hack squat to move over to the leg press, and I dropped a 20 kilo iron weight on my toes, which hurt rather a lot. So that's what happened. It was too painful, so carrying on the workout was out of the question, and I was quite enjoying myself, so I'm disappointed with that, and just sort of disappointed in myself actually that I've made an error like that because I haven't done that before, but I think because I'm using different kit and the forks aren't as long on the hack squat as elsewhere that I regularly use, I'm just on autopilot thinking about too many other things and work and stuff, and I ended up like not having a proper grip of the plate as I've pulled it off the fork and not ready to take the weight as it's come off a shorter fork and dropped it right on my toes. So I'm basically back home with my foot elevated, a bit of ice on and hoping for the best. And I don't think it's broken because I can still move my toes. But once something like that's happened, it'd be a little bit silly to carry on the workout with that much pain going through your foot and leg exercises and sort of concentration messed up. So unfortunately I've had to cut that one short, and I'll see what becomes of this foot as I rest it. But I guess it's, you know, an opportunity for me to explain what can happen, what can go wrong, why you should always concentrate, and how I messed up, basically. So these things can happen, and I guess I'm lucky that I haven't had worse happen or have this happen before. And yeah, I've messed up, and it's not that great, but this is meant to be a true account of my journey and keeping it real on this channel of what I'm actually doing and what's actually happening. And I've had a workout there that's been 2 exercises and then cut short because I've dropped a plate on my toes. So yeah, I'm going to recuperate. On the bright side, I'll be able to get loads of work done now. I'll be able to get the video out early, even though it's a shit one. And I won't be chasing up on my meals, trying to pack them all in the nick of time. I'll have more time for that. Maybe get Deliveroo on the case, as I feel sorry for myself here. And tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to regroup, hope for the best with the foot, keep icing it and keep elevating it. Maybe have a little more ibuprofen later. And yeah, stay safe with stuff, guys. I know I'm not exactly like the best example of that right now because I've messed up, but it just goes to show these things can happen if you're not 100% concentrating on what you're doing in there. And I think we're usually more mindful of these things when we're on the equipment doing the exercises, but even just carrying the weights around like what's happened to me, it can go wrong. So this is probably the worst video I've done so far. And I'm not going to make it worse by rambling on and on. I'm just going to regroup and get back in the gym tomorrow. So nice one. Take care.